So it's been a little bit since we've done a campground review, but this campground that we're at, I think, deserves a review, and rightfully so. This is the the Astoria Warrenton Seaside KOA Resort in Warrenton, Oregon. This is truly a resort. This is the second of this ownership group that we've stayed in. The other was over in Harpers Ferry, West Virginia, which was one of our favorite campgrounds. Probably still is our favorite campground, but this one is right there with it. This campground has a full store back over here, as you can see back over here behind me. When you pull in, they've got ambassadors out front getting you checked in, telling you what you got to take inside to get checked in, what you need to do, where you need to go. Everything you need is right up here. Propane is right up front, laundry right up front. So let's take a ride around this campground and see just what all is here for you to do when you come to the Northwest Oregon coast. There are 4 different bathhouses, or comfort stations they call them, in this campground. One being the smallest with only 4 showers, 2 bathrooms. Right beside that is a rec room. The rec room has ping pong, a couple of pinball tables, foosball, checkers, chess, plenty of different games for you to play with. A large back area with plenty of seating. Electric fireplace, TV, remotes everywhere for you. There's an indoor pool, 2 camp kitchens with barbecue grills, stoves, sinks, seating. The one at the top has a playground for the kids with swings, little fort area. They do have a large dog park area they call Camp K9. So right here behind me, they have another whole store called the S'mores Fun Store over the outdoor pool. And getting set up over here because they're going to have outdoor music tonight. Got an RC car track right here behind me. And they have a deal here called Gray's Comfort Queue, which is he does breakfast in the morning on the weekends. 7 days a week, lunch, dinner, barbecue, amazing food. You can check it out. Let's go walk over here. Check out a couple Gaga ball pits. All kind of souvenirs, goodies, drinks, ice cream. You know, several of the sites, like this one here at 375, or I'm sorry, this is not for 375, it's the next one over, that has its own paw pen, as they call them. These paw pens are for those dedicated sites, so you have your own dog pen, dog run area. As we drove through there, you see first section is the 100s. Now the 100 section is all paved. The sites on each side are smaller back-end sites. Everything in the middle are pull-through sites. Keep in mind that if you're on that main run through, which is, I believe, Columbia, that's the main drag in and out of the campground. So if you're by that or on one of those sites, then you're going to be seeing everybody coming and going. 200 sites have some patio, deluxe sites, whatever they call them, that are pull through, and then some back end, those are all gravel. The 300s that we're in right now, center of the campground, most all are pull through sites. Matter of fact, I think they all are pull through sites. There's 300 sites are the central located to everything. Probably the highest price sites, but you're mixed between the cabins. You're right by the outdoor pool, you're by the outdoor stage, you're by the largest comfort station, laundry room, fun zone, bounce pillow, the activity building that's back over here. We're going to walk in here in just a moment. 400s, I believe, are only open seasonally during the summer or spring, maybe into the fall. Those are all gravel back-end sites. So check out the activity building. Say hi to Harry Larry. It's my buddy. He's here from Oregon. What's up, Harry Larry? He's kind of the strong, silent type. He didn't talk much. You see, they do arts and crafts. They do tie-dye. All the time they're doing tie-dye. It's a big thing here. Tie-dye shirts, socks, bags, you name it, they're going to tie-dye it here. They have, I think, sand art. They always have coloring pages. They have, let's see, what else do they have here? You can stuff an animal, kind of like that store where you can stuff your bear. You know what it's called. Hate for them to copyright me on anything. So same concept in here. You can do it. They give you all the fluff and everything, and both of the kids have made them. So, and it's all pretty affordable. A whole lot cheaper than that build a little animal place that you find over in the malls and stuff. So you can check that out. Here we have, there's bike trails. There's BMX trails all through the campground. You'll notice there are tent sites spread around the middle and on the edges. Most of those are all on platforms, so you got a perfect spot for your tent to go. So let's go check out the fun zone. All right, here's another playground area right behind the CS3, or the comfort station number 3. Got a 9-hole mini golf course. A couple little challenges through there that you can really throw your opponent off. Got a very big bounce pillow here. They control who goes on and off with that, make sure everybody's the right size. Volleyball. So you got a sand volleyball area over here. You got outdoor checkers, outdoor chess, swings, basketball. Kids having a blast. Also here at the fun zone, they have gem mining. You can buy yourself a bag of sand and rocks and mine for it over there. You can rent bicycles all the way from kids' bikes. Kids' bikes all the way to adult bikes. Have all of these 4x4 or 4-wheel little things that you can get and ride around. I was going to show you the laundry and the showers, but looks like the laundry is busy and every one of the showers is full right now. So there's 6 in there. That's the largest of the laundry rooms. There's some laundry up in the front parking lot, a big laundromat. It's open for the public. There's the couple in the number 2 comfort station. So that is pretty much the lay of the campground. They've got 4 different types of cabins here. You have the rustics, which are literally what that says. They are rustic cabins. They have beds, lights, a little space heater on the wall, some power. That's about it. And you've got, they've got studios and lodges. I'm not sure which is the higher level there. I just know that those have bathrooms and little kitchenettes and TVs, things like that. And then they've got a couple new things this year that are called cottages. Not sure the difference in all of those. I do know they have a couple of the lodges that have lofts so they can sleep lots of people. They got a lower level bedroom, lofts on each end with lots of extra beds. So if you're in the area, this is definitely a campground to check out. It is, keep in mind, it is a resort campground. All in all, it is definitely worth the stay here. You got Fort Stevens is directly across the street. Fort Stevens leads you right to the ocean. So you're right on the Pacific Ocean. You've got Astoria just a few minutes up the road. You've got the Columbia River Basin. The Columbia River Maritime Museum is right up the road. In Astoria, you've got the Lewis and Clark National Park, or National Historical Park, with Fort Clatsop. I'm going to link that video right up here. You can check that out. Got Cape Disappointment State Park right across the river into Washington. A couple lighthouses, lots of bike trails, lots of hiking trails around here. There is so much to do here, and the best thing of all is that during the summer, it doesn't get hot. It's literally even into July and August now. we're barely getting into the low 70s. Like right now, it's mid 60s. Cool breeze coming across. Little chilly at night. We've only turned our air conditioner on a few times since we've been up here on the coast. So let us know if you've been here or if you've been over to Harper's Ferry. What's your favorite campground? Do you go to KOAs, and would you come here? Till next time, safe travels.